Have you ever felt lonely even when someone's lying next to you? You cook, you clean, you wait, but somehow, you're still invisible? You smile through dinner. You nod through arguments. You lay down at night and wonder, is this all there is? If you're over 60, and still hoping your partner will change, maybe it's not them who needs changing. Maybe, just maybe, you need space to hear your own heart again. Today, we'll gently explore 5 surprising reasons why staying single after 60 might be better than being in a relationship that drains your life. It might sound controversial, even scary. But if you've been quietly suffering, quietly hoping, quietly shrinking, this video might be exactly the truth you've been waiting for. Watch till the last 20 seconds. That's when we'll whisper something most people over 60 never get to hear, but should. Because when you're finally honest with yourself, you might just realize, being alone is not lonely. Being misunderstood is. Let's begin. Reason 1. Emotional peace becomes more valuable than companionship at 63. Mrs. James had been married for over 30 years. Her children were grown. Her husband still lived with her, but the conversations had long turned into instructions, criticism, and cold silence. One morning, she told her daughter, "I feel lonelier now than when I was a single girl at 25. According to a study from the American Psychological Association, toxic relationships in later life significantly increase risks of depression and even heart disease. Why? Because after 60, the body doesn't recover from stress as quickly. A single argument can affect blood pressure for hours. Constant tension? It chips away at sleep, appetite, and joy. Peace isn't just peace anymore. It's health. Reason 2. Rediscovering who you are. After years of being weak, have you ever forgotten your favorite meal, because you always ate what they wanted? Forgotten your hobbies, because they never had time for them? After 60, life becomes shorter than ever. And if you don't take it back now, when? Staying single doesn't mean rejecting love. It means embracing your own rhythm, your pace, your choices, maybe for the first time in decades. And for many, that brings something relationships rarely do after 60, a return to authenticity. Reason 3. Freedom from caretaking fatigue. Let's talk about the silent epidemic. Women over 60 spending their golden years caretaking, instead of resting. Not for grandchildren. Not for aging parents. But for a partner who demands care, comfort, meals, and attention, without giving back. WHO data shows that unpaid caregiving work is still overwhelmingly done by older women, even in retirement. That's not partnership. That's exhaustion with a wedding ring. Being single doesn't mean you'll never care for others. It just means you choose when, and how, without obligation. And for many, that choice feels like freedom. Reason 4. Emotional abuse can be subtle, but deeply damaging. He never hit me. He just made me feel small. You'd be shocked how many women in their 60s and beyond whisper this sentence with tears in their eyes. Emotional neglect. Gaslighting. Silent treatment. Constant correction. It doesn't leave bruises. But it leaves women doubting their own worth. And here's the scary part. After 60, many no longer believe they deserve more. But the truth? Emotional safety is non-negotiable. Staying single might not add someone to your life. But it might finally remove someone who made you feel less than enough. Reason 5. Health improves when stress leaves. The research study published by the American Heart Association found that divorced or widowed women with no chronic stress had better cardiovascular health than married women in strained relationships. Let that sink in. Staying single, if it means staying peaceful, can literally extend your life. Sleep gets deeper. Blood pressure lowers. Immune function improves. You begin to smile, not because someone else made you, but because you allowed it. But what if your deepest fear is not being alone, but not being loved? Here's a quiet truth. Love doesn't only come from partners. It comes from your garden. Your morning walks. The song that makes you cry. From a friend who listens. From yourself, looking in the mirror and saying, "I'm still here. And I still matter." So if you're over 60, and wondering whether staying in a draining relationship is worth it, Remember this: your peace is priceless. Your time is sacred. And your joy is not a luxury. It's a right. Let's quickly recap. After 60, emotional peace supports physical health. Being single lets you reconnect with yourself. You are not a caretaker by obligation. Emotional safety matters more than companionship. Your body will thank you when stress is gone. And the truth? Being single doesn't mean being unloved. It means your love begins within. So, take a deep breath. Let go of the fear. And remember, the second half of your life deserves peace more than anything. If this video felt like someone finally said what you've been holding in, please like, share, and follow the channel. We'll be here every day with another truth that touches your heart. Stay strong. Stay kind to yourself. And always remember, I see you. You are not alone. Right finger comment below. Do you feel more peaceful alone or with someone? Let's talk gently, without judgment.